You know, I just can't get over how good we've gotten with this stagnant, bloated, corrupt corpse of a society. What is it I wanted to say? Good we've got it. With this stagnant, bloated... we're living in. Oh, now that's triggering. You're sparking violence. That's not good for business. Take him away.
Camera just, flies through there, and we're seeing everything. Up close and personal and really fast. A number of other characters are revealed, and I don't know in which order this went, but it's as though this it's as though they're all accepting of this sort of reptilian seeming man of great stature. Actual reptilians or something. And you can see he's gradually becoming more, spiky and his teeth growing in size and length and so on. He wears like a suit. He wears like a skin suit, it was grown so that his earlier countenance is not changed. Everybody's all right with this guy preaching to them. You see what this is. It's a mind control script. That's all it is.
Testing. Does the sound? They hack the sound. This is interesting. Oh well, So I undid the grill to the vent. The vent was plugged up with some kind of pillow, and I knocked out the fitment, little thing fitted in there. I don't know. It was like a shutter used to be able to manipulate that, but then it was all sealed up with foam and knocked that out. I went down into the crawl space and there's a little cutout, I'll just narrate over that fucking portion. Little cutout. And then instantaneously the resinous sort of paint thinner type smell. It's probably just paint thinner or acetone.
Just went away. Just went away. Just went away. Where's the cutout? Okay. Right.
Anyway,
Love hurts, so they tell me. Sorry I was late today. I like to keep my promises, I'll I like to be consistent. I like to carry on a common conversation.
Right before I was about to be
Just imagine, the brain remembers all its experiences.
considering
The severing of a part,
how I might commit
you don't think you'd remember that? All the time you must be thinking,
my
a big knife is coming for you, you know? Somebody could have a big knife behind their back, you know?
I'd done that once before. But
So you're ready to engage in all kinds of dishonest contests. That's what I think.
nearly,
And that's what war is. War is about
or
taking the advantage in every respect possible.
certainly a polo was
Creating a turkey shoot type of situation. More than that. More than that.
Anyway, took me a while to recover, and it really.
And that's just what we got to get rid of, you know?
It did several things, made me more susceptible to.
You can never trust them again. Not really. Not deep, 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 deep.
Degradation, And they programmed me to do that. I get so goddamn angry.
On my way here, I
Won't even get it.
noticed the sliver going into my right eye. It's all just programmed delusion. I don't know. I don't know what to make of any of this. Oh, and then all this stuff from the prevision that I told my handler about. You know, it's funny. He's got such a resemblance to this doctor I've been talking about. Could be an older cousin, maybe an uncle. What did he say? You know, he's to himself, she's got just such strange notions, you know, such strange notions. We don't know how she came by these strange notions, but you know, it could impinge upon her getting a good man, you know. We're concerned she might wind up an old maid. So that's why there's this opportunity here to perhaps arrange something. You know. By this guy, you know, he's quite a character, and he seems more than a match for her. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. And this is a way to contain him, you know. Anticipating these sensitive operations, you know.
They were from a different.
You know, I'm not that tough. I'm really not that tough, and I'm not that smart.
But I did get a brief little message, from them.
You know, somebody from a distance, you know, they're trying to help me out, and they said, you know, I just want to grab that guy and shake him and say, you know, you need to find somebody. They will turn you. You know, they will turn you. You need to find somebody. Just anybody that you think, you know, you could work with, you know, anybody you think you could partner up with at all, you know. And that makes sense, and you know, I'm an adaptable person. I'm an adaptable person. I was talking to somebody today, you know.
Aspects to it, and
I think she really needed a man. She really did. I think she really does, you know.
But the thing is,
I felt an invisible tear roll down my
that Russian witch, or maybe she was
right cheek.
don't know.
Eastern European.
And I sense, yeah, there would be some good things that would have come out of that. Good things. You know, all this gamesmanship, it's just so awful. It's so awful. You know, I tell myself I got a responsibility, you know.
I was looking at. She had some Chinese stuff too.
Oh, man.
But anyway,
There are things I have to set up, you know. There are things I have to set up. You know, you can. I don't even have the website up. I don't even have this website up to. You can buy my art. You know, these are just black and white. You know, sketches really. You know, the great virtue of them is that they're just so open to interpretation, and from a distance it looks like something, you know, it looks like any number of other things in different light, and as you close the gap, you know, you're seeing all kinds of things. You know, you're just seeing all kinds of things, and you can just keep looking, and more is revealed. You know, it's just very arresting. You know, if you wanted to sort of mesmerize somebody, you know, you leave these as kind of a trap, you know, kind of a trap device. All that white, you know, all the white is just, you know, take a razor knife and, you know, but, you know, in this way, it's, you know, suitable for framing. I don't know. So this, yeah, this one, I you know, subdued the saturation. The stuff I did kind of in the style, you know, at the hospital, it had, it was multi-hued, you know, it had all this different colors. Hardly any black at all, and you know, my color choices are just people, you know, were raving about that. You know, this one, you know, this one's a bit more. There's a bit more movement, a bit more. There's less. The other one has a lot of static, like conflict, stalemate type stuff, and but this one has more movement and energy. And you know, there's depending on the orientation, there are different things that will be, you know, that are gonna. So it's just interesting to contemplate and meditate on for a while. You know, it's a meditation on conflict. You know, and the masks we wear. So I'm gonna have that. That website up. I'll just go with an Etsy. I've had luck with Etsy in the past. Maybe they'll hack in and you know, you know, but or you can get the set for you know, if you talk to me in person, a $20 bill will get you both pieces. That's cool. You know, you gotta, you know, you can put one up on one wall and the other up on the other. You know, in the bathroom or whatever. You know, it's good card stock. You know, it's you don't have to frame them. You can use the poster tape. You know. Yeah, these, you know, whole lot to consider there. You know. But yeah, you know, if you were on LSD or something, you'd see it move in all kinds of ways. It'd be completely horrifying, potentially. You know, it's my opinion that you know, I'm perhaps describing this is like a neural tapestry, or this could be like a cross section of some anatomical microstructure within my own being. Oh, I don't know. It's
It's simply because
but it's meant to be. It's meant to be sort of symbolic of competing interests and the sophisticated cannibalism that is the diet in the present day. Yeah, it's got some dimensionality. It's at a distance, it really looks three-dimensional, and it looks a bit like a tree, and looks like 1,000 things. Always dragons, are present in it. And gnashing death, a lot of teeth and claws, and
extreme differences.
yeah, there's some fairly sensual things, in it, in actuality, but it's always in conjunction with blood and guts, I suppose. So it's unsettling, but there's nothing too distinct here. So it's not actually obscene. So it's fun, it's this is art for the whole family, the whole family can enjoy potentially.
And be able to perceive anything that I find value.
So we've looked at this for almost 9 minutes now.
I've killed men with my bare hands.
I mean, 20 will get you the set in person. 24, if you want me to ship it to you. And it'll be lickety split, friends, please help me. I feel okay, but they like to twist the knife, they like to do little things, anyway. And I'm all the time being manipulated. This is so horrible. They want to make an example of me. I'm a living human sacrifice, and I have been so since the age of 7, perhaps before then. I remember all the time, like they would use a microwave emitter on me as I was playing in the yard, like at 5 years old, and they did horrible things. Horrible things.
That's it. That's all.
But I chose this, because I'm a very aggressive person, but I'm not tough enough, I mean, had they not done this to me, I would be at least as tall as my brothers, Instead, I'm the same height as my sisters. See, one of my sisters is like half an inch shorter than me. Yep. Yeah, it's I mean, this is just a spiritual path, guys, listen, you might last longer, without a foreskin, it might be inherently easier, in my experience, it's just how long you last has so much to do with the level of trust that's present, and the inherent conflicts, within the two parties, and you might be very, very easily aroused by somebody, but it might take a long time for you to feel like it's the right time to climax, because, well, it's a timing issue. It's a frequency issue, is what it is, and it has all to do with the arrangement of the army of sperm, And what few people don't understand is that the foreskin actually imparts some special instructions to the sperm cells and decides which one should be the which particular ones get into the elite group, that will assault the egg, et cetera, et cetera. So without benefit of that final little pep talk, they're just kind of running wild, and going, just, it's just anybody's guess, which one, is gonna, penetrate in there, and then there's another fierce, horrible, awful battle that occurs, between all the genes and stuff, the dominant and recessive genes, and oh God, you gotta pick the one. You gotta ensure that the one right, sperm cell gets in there and can take the advantage. I mean, it's really important. So that's another aspect. So I mean, the whole circumcision thing. It's a lot of it's about equality. They want to have all it anyway, and less differentiation between people, and it's just so it's all gonna become crystal clear. Well, it's primitive in a sense. It's primitive in a sense, not in a good way. It's not. It's unsophisticated. A man with a foreskin, he has more choice in what kind of children he produces. A little more choice,
Before death, or as you're dying, rather.
Listen, you guys aren't so bad. On the whole, you're not so bad. You guys still think that somebody's out there. Everybody's got a knife behind their back, a big giant knife that's as big as them. They're going to cut off some other part of you. They're going to do some more carving on you. So like deep down, at a very subconscious level, that is what you think. Unfortunately, unfortunately. So I'm just the messenger here. I'm just trying to help. Just this is just food for thought. You can shrug it off. That's fine. But please, I mean, like in Africa, I mean, sure, there's like one or two tribes over there in East Africa, and it's part of their little it's not a little thing at all. It's their rite of passage into manhood. Like it's a 3-day ordeal. Now, by the end of that, the kid doesn't even the new man, he doesn't even feel anything. I had addressed this, but that's actually that's a little more meaningful, isn't it? A little more meaningful. They do other things. Other tribes do other things, like they might pull out a tooth or something. That's a bad idea. Really bad idea too.
There's going to be some consequences for that. There really will be.
They shouldn't be extracting your wisdom teeth. That's a terrible idea. Yeah, you can keep them clean and you keep them from rotting. Plenty of people do. Yeah, it's a really good idea to crunch up cartilage. Eat cartilage and crush the bones, suck out the marrow. That kind of balances out the chemistry. That otherwise it's too acidifying. Just eating the muscle tissue. Whatever possible, eat the organs. And the blood as well. That way you get a greater range of nutrients. Okay. Hope that was disordered enough. Thanks for watching.